Hi everybody, I'm Phil Black, founder and creator of FitDeck Exercise Playing Cards. In this video, I'm going to talk specifically about FitDeck Junior cards. FitDeck Junior cards are, you probably guessed it, for juniors, for kids, ages anywhere between 5 and 6 years old, all the way up to 5th or 6th grade. Now, FitDeck Junior cards are all bodyweight exercises. No equipment, no machinery, no gadgets, it's just the kids and the cards. I'm going to address 3 different groups of people who have great success using these cards with kids. Number 1 is parents, number 2 is physical education teachers, and the third is in-classroom teachers. So let's start with parents. Parents come to us all the time and they're often frustrated and scratching their heads and they say, Phil, I'm getting a little bit nervous. My little Johnny or Susie, they're not really that physically engaged. They play on the computer a lot, or they're on their little DS, or they're just not really that physically active. How can I help incorporate some of that into their lives? Well, FitDeck Junior is great in that because, number 1, kids love picking cards. For some reason, when you fan cards out and say, hey Johnny, come over here, pick a card, they just think it's cool. And the second thing is, the cards have kids on the cards and the names of the exercises are kind of kooky. There's the crab crawl and the flamingo walk and the Russian march. So they think that's kind of cool too. I'm a parent. I have 4 sons under 8 years old. And man, there's a lot of energy. But FitDeck Junior cards help you channel that energy and help teach the kids some real basic maneuvers and basic exercises that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So here are 2 tips or 2 strategies as to how a parent can incorporate FitDeck simply and easily into their daily routine. Number 1 is, you may not like this, parents, get out there and do it with your kids. Be a role model. The kids aren't going to take these cards and go huddle in a corner and start exercising on their own. You need to get out there with them. Be a role model. And believe me, when you see mom trying to do the scorpion or dad trying to do the crab crawl and he's stumbling around, it makes it fun. Do it on a Saturday morning. The second way is to make it part of a routine. Typically most kids at night, they take a tub, they brush their teeth, they read books, maybe they say prayers. Well, why not incorporate FitDeck Junior into that daily routine to make it a habit? My kids from the ages of 3 or 4 years old would pick 2 FitDeck Junior cards after they brush their teeth every night. And now they're great. They know all the names, they know how to do them, they shuffle the cards up. It's been a great, great new addition to their daily routine. Let's talk about PE teachers, physical education teachers. Physical education teachers have a challenge. They have big groups of kids, they have small groups of kids, they have age kids ranging from 1st graders all the way up to high school kids sometimes. And they need things to do that are fresh and different and exciting. They don't want to do the same old dodgeball and things that the kids are used to. So FitDeck gives them a lot more in their arsenal to figure out how to do different things with the kids, whether it's 52 card pickup or a scavenger hunt or an obstacle course or a relay race. And some PE teachers make full course curriculum out of FitDeck Junior cards. Now another way they use it is sometimes they're in a pinch. They'll need 10 minutes here or 15 minutes there, or maybe there's inclement weather and they have to move inside or go into an auditorium or into a hallway and they have to get these kids engaged. Well, you don't want idle time for kids, even if there's a little bit of a change in the schedule. So it's very quick and easy to pull these cards out, shuffle them up, create a little circle, and have the kids do these cards in real tight quarters in a pinch. Now, in-classroom teachers, man, do we get an earful from in-classroom teachers. We go to these conferences and conventions, and they constantly tell us, Phil, we are sometimes now responsible for the physical education needs of our children in the classroom. Whether their PE teachers have been laid off or something's happened, but all of a sudden the onus is now on them to create a mandatory 15 minutes of physical activity in the classroom every day. Well, these teachers have a lot on their plate already. The classroom sizes are getting bigger and they're just trying to make it. Now all of a sudden they have this new physical activity requirement. Well, when they use FitDeck Junior, it's much easier because each card takes about a minute to do. And we have people telling us that every single in-classroom teacher in the world should have one of these mandatory in their top desk drawer. Why? Because it's very easy. Let's say they need 12 minutes of physical activity a day in their classroom. Anytime they want to change things up a little bit, they open that top drawer of their desk, bam! Let's do a FitDeck Minute, kids. Somebody comes up, little Susie runs up, she pulls a card, the kids get out of their desk, and whatever that card is, they stand up, bam, they do it 1 minute, they sit back down, they're ready to go. Now, one teacher said she does a fun thing. When the kids come back from lunch, sometimes they're a little bit groggy or they want to get the willies out or something. So when the kids come back, they have a FitDeck Junior card sitting on the desk face down. And all the kids come in and they stand next to their desk, and this happens every day. And the teacher says, "All right, kids, turn your cards over." So they all turn their card over and they're excited to see about what kind of exercise they did. And bam, they bang it out for a minute and they collect all the cards and they're on with the rest of their day. So I hope that gives you some insight into 3 groups of people who use these FitDeck Junior cards with great success: the parents, the PE teachers, and the in-classroom teachers. Now, we also have a games and activities booklet that actually give you 70 different games and activity ideas on how to use these cards. So we don't have you get the cards and then start from scratch with coming up with your own ideas. We give you a great head start with this little booklet, and it really gets the wheels spinning, and people highlight different activities for their different classrooms and different days of the week, and it really makes it a little bit more easy. So check out the website. There's a lot more examples there and different ways to use the cards. In the meantime, get out there with those kids, get them fit, and help them stay fit.